we're actually bringing out some truths, peel back the layers of all this fluff.
Shining the light on this industry as a whole. Maybe you should stay away from it.
Hi everybody, welcome to Real Estate Raw&Uncut. This is episode 131. I'm Byron Lazine, he's Tim Bray, and she is Nicole White. Nicole number 1A.
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 That's what we've established.
Instead of number 2, do you like that better?
I'm okay with it, as long as your wife's okay with it.
Yeah, she's number 1.
Yeah,
you know?
some 1A.
If you were 1, she was 1A.
You're number 1 in somebody's world.
I am.
Number 1.
Hopefully.
Number 1. We don't edit in this show, so
This is
it's
raw
live?
and uncut.
this is it,
Uncut.
you know?
We're here. I am number 1 in his.
You finally made Raw&Uncut.
I did. I wanted to be 100, but
Number 100.
it took
Well,
31 episodes to get here. Okay.
you know where Mystic is. You
We're
just,
here.
you know.
It's your first time being here.
It is. I wandered downstairs for a little bit, not knowing my way. Like I went to like Fred Astaire. Like I thought I was going to dance
That's
a
what
little
we
bit.
do. It's a confusing spots. We have
Yeah.
to determine and judge who we're going to work with, depending on whether they can
Oh,
find
and if they
our
can
office.
make it or not?
Yeah.
It would sound like there's cameras watching.
And she
me.
was technically late,
Yeah.
but you know.
But we're happy to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what have you been
Thank
up to?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. You just went to a Christmas party last night.
I hosted a Christmas party, yeah.
You've been doing some cool things this year.
I have. It's been a fun year. Yeah. Is that the lead in? Am I supposed to take the bait?
I mean, you can take
We'll
the bait.
Yes.
throw it out there
So,
for everybody.
Thank you. Go ahead. You can introduce it.
You actually jumped on the radio show. We did a little thing there.
I did. That was
You took my spot.
actually fun. That was a lot. I would do that again.
You like that?
You were good.
'Cause
Like
you
it
can
was
show
just
up.
fun to watch you. You're like totally in your element.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. You
He
were
was
awesome.
He was a stripper back in the day.
Wow. TMI, people. TMI.
What does that have to do with the radio, though?
I don't know. Our chairs are kind of close, so.
Yeah, there a little. But we got to fit in the screen here. So I think right now my arm's probably outside the screen. No, so we talked about on the radio. If anybody's like on Facebook and aware of what's happening in the real estate community here on the Connecticut shoreline, you probably already know who Nicole is.
I hope so.
She is the creator of the house that social media built. I mean, the name is just brilliant.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
It's so brilliant.
My husband actually beat me up over it. He thinks that I should have gotten rid of the word that, and it should have been the house social media built.
Oh, I like that idea.
But so anyway, that's
So is that available?
Whoa, jeez. Okay, wait up. While we're doing the video, go on GoDaddy right now and just take out that, and we're
that's
gonna.
so funny. You can own that. Yes.
That.
You can. Ooh, see?
Look at
I didn't
that.
even mean to do that. But yes, so thank you. Yeah, the house social media built. It's fun. Yeah.
We'll let
So-
you roll with it because you're already dominating that sector. But
Thank you.
My hat
Thanks.
goes off to you.
Thank you.
I think you've got a huge year coming.
tell everybody real quick what it is. What is the house? of social media?
So it's pretty much exactly what it says. Social media builds a house. So an investor and I don't purchase the houses, he does, and he flips them. Although we don't really like to use the word flip. It's sort of like that dirty word. So he rehabs them because it's really legit reconstruction.
He re-energizes the home.
Right. So what we ended up doing, what we decided to do as a marketing thing to get some energy around the house was to have our followers pick all the finishes. So each week we throw out a vote. Like this week it was the sinks. So we gave out 3 different kinds of sinks. Everybody got to go on Facebook and vote, and then we announced the winning item. So this week obviously was the sinks on Thursdays. So
I was B, by the way.
oh, that one was a big fat loser.
I know.
Wow.
I saw that.
Wanted
Nobody,
it.
I always go against the grain. I look to see what everybody else is doing. I'm like, if everybody's doing A, C, M.
Nobody wanted
B.
B this
I looked
week.
like I can tell sometimes which one Nicole is pushing, and then I'll just vote for the other.
You
No, I
can?
don't. I vote for whatever one
I
you're
don't
pushing.
push. I mean, but we pick the 3 options. So we're usually okay with whichever
With any of
one
them.
wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I mean, we try to like introduce trends. Like I'm really excited for the vote this coming Monday. We're introducing some new like hand painted tiles for the bathroom floor. So I'm curious to see how people pick up on that. But it's fun. It's
So
a lot
when you
of fun.
have do you like if somebody if it's their own line, like if somebody does those hand painted tiles, do you promote those people as well?
We have a lot of sponsors that are involved. So it's mostly like we use for our tile, we use Classic Stone Design. So Classic Stone is actually the ones that are that sell the tile.
Okay.
So we do more of that, but obviously if
Do you need more sponsors?
we love getting sponsors. Yeah, we actually just got this guy from Milford. It's called Wood and Grit, and he's going to be actually hand building all of our vanities.
Cool.
This house. So it's a great place, to just promote your items. It's
Because you're getting so much exposure. I mean,
it's so fun. Like Benjamin Moore is 100% in. They're actually having their own room this year, so it's going to be a
Nice.
surprise room. So you come to the party. The party will be February 24th. It's the reveal party.
Does that mean we've made the cut?
Everyone
Good
is
to go?
invited.
we're in.
Everyone's in. Social media is in. It'll be a fun party this year. We're doing a tent and a band, and we'll have it catered because it'll be our 1-year anniversary too. But anyway, so
How many
Benjamin
people
Moore.
show up to these parties?
Our first party, we had about 300 people come.
And this is like an open house, basically.
It's an open house.
300 people at an open house.
That was a Thursday. That was a Thursday
We're
night.
failing.
Like
You're
when I
not
get
failing.
when I
We are
get 30 at an
failing.
open
I'm
house,
just that
I'm like
You're that
awesome.
good.
I'm just that good. I'm just that good.
well, and it's the build up, right? It's the work
It
that you put
is,
in. You
it
can't
is.
just flip an open house in a week and get 300 people
No,
there. Right.
I usually start the build up about a month before. We promote it. Again, like I drop the date any chance I get. So I'm sorry for that, but that was my sort of my name.
You charging
drop.
a ticket for this open house?
Oh, I pay for all of it.
No ticket fee.
Nope, free.
Wow.
You
I
couldn't
thought you guys
come.
were-
I think we can help you.
You
You
know, leverage
eat.
that.
You get to eat. You get to drink.
That's great for now.
Yeah, band's there, and you
Love
get to take on, and you just it's fun.
I see
It's like-
opportunity.
Now,
Yeah.
how about
You're gonna be like my pimp.
you know what I'm interested in? How about the buyer? Like the buyer of, say, that Saybrook house,
Yes.
which I've been in before.
Yep.
How do they feel about buying the house that social media built?
It's interesting because the first buyer had no idea, but it's
They
fun.
didn't even know.
They had no idea. They had no idea.
Wow.
So that was just a random buyer that came through.
And then found out after.
They found out after, but what's so fun about it is that they then get to see the progression. But you also, what's really great about it, you get to see the whole process. So you know that we're putting in like legit like
You're doing
framing
the work.
and
I like
insulation,
that.
and you can.
Yeah, I do
and
too.
we're not just like lipstick.
Accountability.
That's-
Right.
so
So we're
that's-
showing you. So when you're moving in, you can see exactly what we did. You know exactly what plumber we used. You can see the walls open. You can
I
see
love
the
it.
floors being put down. You can see the people staining the floors.
There's so much transparency in that. I know that when I walk into a lot of flips, on the face they look good,
Right.
but you know it's just crap
Yeah.
work.
And
Like,
it's usually
Well-
by even the name of the person that did it. You're like,
Right.
oh, we should probably like.
Right.
yeah, sometimes it's that, and sometimes you just can tell there's just been a cover up job. They didn't,
Maximize profit
they didn't
margins,
take the
that's
shingles off. They went over the top,
Right.
right? Like
That's a
just
huge one.
little
Right.
things.
Didn't
that-
strip it down.
Right.
Right. So that was important because again, like I said, he hates the word flip. And from the moment I met him 5 years ago, he never wanted to call himself a flipper. So this was a really
He
great
takes
way
his
to
time with these. It's
expose-
not like a 30-day,
no,
like, we gotta do it.
Oh no, I mean this is so usually how social media built homes take. I think we used to do like 16 weeks.
Yeah.
Just to do 16 votes. But yeah, no, it takes a solid, he does 3, 4, and we're like walls are coming down. Sometimes we move kitchens if we think that kitchens belong in a different room. So there's
Love
like
it.
thought and
I love
all
what
that.
you're doing.
Yeah,
I
Thank
really
you.
do. My hat goes off
It's
to
so
you.
fun.
It's all, and your energy is contagious. Even
Thank
if you
you.
did go to a Christmas party last
I
night.
was at a Christmas party
I'm
last
sitting this
night.
close to you, and
You don't,
And you can tell?
nothing's happening. You
No,
don't smell anything.
I didn't say that.
It's absolutely brilliant. People love stories, and you're telling a story of this home.
Right.
And
And people,
just
and in
means
all
so
honesty,
much.
people like to tell us their stories too. I can't tell
Yeah.
you how many times, like, if we have a front door color that we're voting on, they then share their front door. So it's a great avenue for people just to share their houses or their homes or their ideas. And
Have you
we
ever-
listen. I listen to all of them.
have you ever read the book Tribes?
I haven't.
Seth Godin.
Oh gosh.
No, it's for short,
Can you give me,
like
like, a book
4
report?
hour. No, I'll give you a little book report right here, right? Tribes is really about building a community so that people have a platform to communicate on
Right.
what they're interested in. That's what you've done.
It's awesome.
Right? So you don't need to read the books. You're already doing it.
I'm
right?
sorry.
You should write a book.
You could have wrote the book,
snap.
Tribe.
I could illustrate.
So next year you will be picking up my book.
But-
It'll be like
No,
episode
that's
300.
what you're doing.
Yes,
You've-
it's fun.
You've built this community up, and when you go into the comments section of the house that social media built, check it out. You can literally you don't even have to drive that conversation. People are driving the conversation.
Oh, and people are actually then communicating with each other. Like,
Exactly.
oh, why'd you pick B? Like, I like A, or
Right.
And we keep it all there. Like unless there's something inappropriate, we don't delete anything. Some people don't maybe like me sometimes, which is okay. Just you can go somewhere else. But it's fun. It's a great environment, and it's.
So where can people find you?
Yeah, let's do that.
Personally or no?
We know where you are
The
right
House
now.
of Social Media Built is on Facebook. So go on to Facebook, House Social Media Built. We're on Instagram. We do have a website, thehouseofsocialmediabuilt.com, which is a great resource too, because you can see the past houses. You can see our past sponsors. You can get pictures before and after on there if you kind of want like a concise spot without having to go through our feed on Facebook.
And you're an awesome realtor as well. So
thank you.
You're with a group right
I am
now,
with a
and you're
group.
with William Ravis.
I'm with William Ravis out of Madison.
Awesome. How can they find you there?
They can go to shorelinehomes.com or
Perfect.
they can Google Nicole White.
Or they can just hit her up on Facebook.
They can
That's
hit
right.
me up on Facebook. I do Facebook.
know?
Yeah, I'm on there. I like it.
You're on the book.
I'm on the book. Doing the book.
Who wouldn't like Nicole? I mean,
Would you ever do?
You gonna hire me?
Yeah,
employee,
right?
independent contractor.
So,
that's
So I know right now you guys you're buying the property, right, and then flipping it. Would
Yes.
you ever? Somebody came to you and said, "Hey, I want to put my house on the market next year.
Yep.
Can we do Host of Social Media Built that way? Because we want to renovate our home before we go to the market because we have some deferred maintenance."
Yeah, that would be an interesting situation. We would have to discuss
I think
that
That's
in
different
further
though. So get rid
detail.
of that, and that's a spin.
There you.
I don't know. I'm just saying that could be another avenue.
I like it.
Drop in the comments right now if you think Nicole should do that. One.
Yeah? Uh-oh.
And drop in the comments if you've ever seen House at Social Media Built, or if you went and checked them out. Drop in the comments what you think about what Nicole's doing.
Yeah, or just
Alright.
tell me how awesome I am.
Or
Yeah.
do you have anything you want them to drop in the comments?
No, just drop it.
Just drop it like it's hot.
You just gotta.
Awesome. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.